Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another bomb reading, as we always do. Yeah. Hope you guys are well. And before we begin, Sagittarius, if you would like your own psychic reading, they're really a lot of fun. Yeah, you know somebody, you don't understand them, or you just know of them, or maybe you love somebody, maybe you don't trust somebody. Get a psychic reading on them. I always suggest the tarot reading with it. It's a great combination. We start with the psychic, and then after that we do the tarot reading, and it's unique insight each reading, right? You can also get a destiny reading, and those are so awesome, and they're based on the cycles. These are astrology cycles and numerology, right? You have a soul card yourself, and those are really great, yeah, because they can help you with your Saturn period, and they're just really great. And I wish I would have got one a year ago. I would be knowing what was going on today without going, what, OMG, right? Yeah. So it helps you with your awareness, just like a natal chart can help you, like kind of just it's awareness. So you have power and you have free will, so you can mitigate anything that looks like it might be challenging. You have a heads up, etc. Okay, if you want to get a tarot reading or a psychic reading separate, you can get one. I have love compatibility readings. Those are excelente. They are. Those are on my website. Go look at that. It's MYSTIK Gem, Mystic Gem.com. And I also have a subscription, a membership going. It's $5 a month, and you get to see, yeah, El Cheapo, right? Yeah, it's great. You get to see value. We don't really like to say the word cheap, but you get to see extended readings. Yes, you do. And whatever else I might decide to put up there, right? So let's get into it. And yeah, one last announcement, I beg your pardon, is if you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, you can get one. Yes, you can. Let's get into it here. And yeah, we start with spiritual maturity. And somebody here is mature, and they are spiritually mature, or spiritual maturity, right? Yeah, whatever's easier to say, in my opinion. And yeah, here's this couple, and they're going to walk up, they're going to ascend the mountain. At the top is the third eye. So, yeah, here's the green side is really beautiful. It's the bigger part. And that's the part where the path is up to the all-seeing eye, right, where the stars are, and the moon. But over here, where the path is really not anymore, is the black rocks. In other words, with this spiritual maturity, they are ascending into fertility, and just a way better place in life. Yeah, spiritual maturity can help you when things happen, like if bad things happen, or what's not the right word, bad, but yeah, even bad, but unfortunate events occur, you can deal with it much better. You don't, something already kind of happened real bad, and but you're able to handle it. Yeah, you are. And that's what spiritual maturity brings you. Yes, it does. That's what awareness brings you. Astrology can help, and uh, readings can help too, especially the destiny. Yeah, they can all help. So let's look at the cosmic heart. Here she is. She already ascended the mountain, Sagittarius, with this man here, and she became ascended, or uh, she became mature, but she kind of turned into an ascended master. I wouldn't say all the way, but she is more aware and more conscious, right? Her vibration is higher, and she's more aware, more conscious, a higher consciousness of who she is, and how to, basically navigate her life, right? Yeah. With love and gratitude, but it's a kind of a longer explanation. And we have the cosmic heart: devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Okay, so it doesn't mean get in your little car and pray on the way to the store and pray home. No, it doesn't really mean that. You can do that if you want, right? You can. It might be difficult though, right? So, this can be about somebody who loves you, a cosmic partner. And right here we have a cosmic partner, or a soulmate, because she's with him and she's going to ascend this mountain. So yeah, we always get extra when we really look at the cards, of course, extra meaning. And so, she's here, and devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Somebody could be devoted to you. I feel like they are. And then for sure, we also have, interesting in this reading, it's a love reading, but this could be saying kind of devote yourself to your own spiritual growth. It really does help. I'm telling you, when the shit hits the fan, you're like, oh, gee, that's unfortunate, but you don't break in half yourself. Yeah. And we have make the effort, and here's a little boy kissing a little girl, right? She looks like a Cupid doll a little bit, doesn't she? I don't know where they got these names Cupid, but that's fine. Maybe it was somebody's last name, but they're sitting here, they're in the garden, and there's this fruit. They picked these wild cherries. They did, and he's kind of kissing her cheek, he's hugging her, and she's just there, kind of, she's just there, like allowing it. And here's the dog, and the dog's looking up. But this is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. It is. Great self-worth, too. If you guys want to get coaching, you can always go to my website and check that out, right? Yeah. And so I've already taken Silva. I'm a Silva grad. I've taken the Jack Canfield course as well. And yeah, I have. And these are success principles and life coaching for sure they are. And we have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And we see the angel here, and she's looking, a little aura coming from her. And she's kind of looking up here. And she looks like she was kind of, her hands are open, like she's open. Exactly right. You have to look at this twice kind of to see it. But yeah, her hands are open to love, basically, the way she has them out, right? Joy and delight. She's open to love, gratitude, the universe. Yeah, and spiritual growth for sure. And then we have gratitude. See what I mean? This whole reading is like really beautiful. If this is about a lover, I feel like it is, but it definitely is great. But this could be about self-love and your own spiritual growth path, right? Yeah. We have the Eight of Cups here, but this is la vida sociale. That's in Italian. Yeah, in Spanish it's la vida social. And so, he's pouring a cup here. It's interesting how he looks like he's kind of pouring it from this paint jar. So, this is somebody who wants to have fun, but he's pouring it into this cup, and maybe he is creating, but this is supposed to be kind of like wine, because here's the jug here, like, the with the spigot or whatever. But this is somebody who wants to have a social life and go out and have fun, right? It is. And so I feel like somebody could be wanting to see you. And we see the lady, right? The pregnant lady's hugging this other woman here with the heart above, gratitude. And over here's a couple, and over here's a couple. Okay, Sagittarius, we got it, right? Yeah, there's 3 couples here. So let's get into the reading, you guys. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. See what we got. Let's see. If you guys are in a relationship, get a love compatibility reading. Yeah, they are awesome. The Knight of Pentacles shows up reverse here. And and we're going to flip it and just kind of turn it sideways a little bit, because these cards are, they're a little bit dark. They're very cool though. I love the art, but you can see it better that way. And 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Yeah, somebody suffered here. Maybe it was a Knight of Pentacles. Maybe it was a Queen of Swords right here. Right? But the 5 of Cups is crossing, and 3 cups are spilled here, and there's 2 remaining. There could be a third party ending. There could, but I always say that because it's always a possibility, but a third party could be anything. Could be, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in, what I used to believe in, right? A belief system. So here he is, and here's the waterfall in front of him. And he's standing in front of this beautiful, it's a river. Yeah, it's a river. And he's standing here. And, he's wearing the whole black get up here, right? The black, he's got the pentacle on his, He's doing a ritual here. That's what he's doing. And he's doing something with the 2 cups because whatever's on the ground has blood out of these cups. Well, these cups do. But he's doing a ritual for two people, I believe, in this reading. Now, this is a grieving, but it's like a change. 5s are a change. So this is grieving to have something new. That's what that is about right there. That's why the waterfall's there and he's there with the 2 cups. So, we have the 6 of Swords here, and this is a transition. She's praying on the way. She's praying on the way to the, the other side. And the man who's helping her in this deck, the sun is on his head. This is the sun in terms of astrology. The little, the circle with the little dot in the middle on the wheel, or on a natal chart or on a chart here looks like that. So he's helping her, right? The old Viking looking man, whatever. He's helping her. She's got a box in her hand and she's praying. So somebody here, I feel like somebody here ended something, I believe. There's some type of end or change with this 5 of Cups. And yeah, in the past was a Queen of Swords, and she already made a decision because she put her sword down and she looks satisfied with her decision. She does. And it's hard to read these cards. You can, but you have to look. They're interesting. They definitely are. Let me move this deck here so we can see better. Here we go. It's probably better. These bright lights are tough on your eyes, though. They really are. Yeah, if you're young, you probably wouldn't understand that. And we have the 7 of Wands. Here he is, and he stood his ground here, and usually he's kind of, overwhelmed or whatever, but he's already conquered something. He has the 1 wand in his hand over his shoulder, and very confident looking and stepping on these other 6 wands. Yeah. So, and the blackbird is here, or the crow, whatever you want to call him. Is the blackbird the same as the crow? I think it is, but the raven is not, right? No. I think the raven is like the cousin or something like that. Somebody got mad at me because I couldn't remember the word magpie. I'm like, okay, sorry, dude. So here we have, let's see what else we have. And we have the magician. Here he is. It's Ben Kingsley in the making. Different nose, right? Yeah, let's see what we got. And we have the genie, the Hierophant, and this Hierophant is kind of merciless. Yeah, he is. Let's look at these. Can you guys see the cards? Let's move the camera back. And yeah, we have the magician is here. And so what's on your mind, Sagittarius? Some type of satisfying decision was made here, and there's change coming with the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords next to it, because the transition is change too. Right? And maybe somebody's coming sad with that Knight of Pentacles reversed, or, not entirely standing up straight in their power. You know what I mean? In kind of a symbolic way, or, I suppose allegorical way. Here's the magician. Let's get a card on that magician here. And we have the hangman with it. Wow. So, somebody is performing a trick here. And I don't mean like a trickster. I mean to manifest something. They're doing it. And there's a sacrifice here. There has to be, because of the 5 of Cups here and the Hanged Man here. Yeah, and this transition. But yeah, mostly because of these. And the Queen of Swords sits in the past. Let's see what else she has to say here. The High Priestess is with her. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the High Priestess has a baby with her, and her face is like a black bean here. This is kind of creepy here a little bit. So's the Hierophant. But hey, this is like a Halloween deck, but not really. There's no pumpkins. And here's the High Priestess, but she has her hand in the book with all the elements, the geometry. The Wheel of Fortune is over here. Not the Wheel of Fortune, but the Zodiac Wheel, rather, right? Which is, I feel like it's really kind of the same, but I mean, in some ways, right? And so, but the child is here, swaddled, and she's doing something to this child. Yeah, she is. And yeah, and so she has her hand on this page because it's helping her with her spell. Yeah, and so a lot of spells are being done here, and a lot of rituals. Really interesting here. There's a lot of power here because the magician is here and the genie shows up on the Nine of Cups bringing a wish, and that's in your environment. You have a wish in your environment, Sagittarius. You could be making it, but I don't feel like this is you doing this. I feel like this is somebody here, somebody else. Maybe they're Pisces, an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And here's Taurus as the Hierophant. And the King of Pentacles is in the reading too. Let's see what the Queen. So the Queen of Swords, sorry guys, with the High Priestess. This is somebody who made a satisfying decision, I believe. The Queen can make decisions too, for sure she can. And here she is. And she made a satisfying decision that, you know, like I'm satisfied with what I made. I hope it, you know, comes to fruition, but I'm still satisfied. And over here, there's magic here. There's intention because she's the High Priestess. Like, I want this to happen. And, you know, she's doing a spell, basically. And this is somebody who is definitely trusting their intuition. Somebody who could have some psychic power. Remember, if you're dreaming lucid dreams, that's psychic. It's that people don't really realize that because people don't understand the psychic realm. And no, I don't mean all people. No, I mean some, right? If you see faces when you are sleeping, well, I mean, when you close your eyes at night, if you see faces, that is a sign of psychic ability. Yeah, I've been doing that since I was a little girl. So let's see what we have. And let's see what else happened in the past. The Empress. See, somebody wants to be with an Empress here. Yeah, and your person does, Sagittarius, unless they are the Empress. But this is like, I want this Empress, and that's the wish here. Yeah, this is to be together. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. The Ace of Swords is your concern. It's a new beginning, but it's a truth. Yeah, it is. And wisdom. And the Five of Wands. And these people are fighting, and this guy's laughing in the back because there's 4 guys who are blindfolded and they're hitting this the beehive. So, you know, this is a challenge, but not knowing what's going to happen here. This is your concern. Yeah, because they don't even know they don't know it's a beehive. They wouldn't be hitting it. So you may not know what's going to happen in this situation, if you'll have a triumph or a victory. The Nine of Cups is in your environment. We're going to leave it alone. It's beautiful. And the Hierophant sits in your hopes. And, you know, these people are naked. I have to cover the naked person, Denise. Why don't you ever remember that? Here's the naked person. I mean, the naked couple. And they're bowing to the Hierophant, you know, like he's supposed to be kind of the teacher or the mentor or, you know, the one who, in those days, you know, during the whole Reformation, right? The Catholic Reformation, the Protestant Reformation, all those, it's the same one, but I believe it is. But the point is that they got away. They were stuck underneath the power of the church, and they said, no, basta, enough oppression, right? Yeah, and so, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that all church is bad. I'm not saying that at all. No. And he's holding the Bible like it is, you know, to live by. He has a whip here. And they're trying to depict this here, right? Yeah. I come from the church myself. Yeah. However, clearly, I am far more spiritual, right? So these people here, it's hard to show them here. I can show them like that. But they are naked here. And she's holding the moon here. And for like her protection. She thinks it's going to help her. And, you know, he has a tail like he's kind of an animal here, but they're bowing to him. And, you know, he's saying, you better do what I want. You better do what I tell you, because he's holding the whip and the Bible. And, you know, somebody could be married in this reading or following some belief system that you want them to let it go. Marriage is a belief system. It is, right? Yeah, until you don't believe in it anymore, right? Of course. Let's get a card on that Hierophant, right? I'm not saying until. I mean, if you, right? If you get to that place you don't believe in it, it's no more. It's not a belief system anymore. Now it's just something of the past, something you've maybe outgrown. Here's the Star card. Some marriages are great, though. Here's the Star card, and she's she's interesting. Uh, is this a man or it's a woman here? And she's wearing a really cool dress here. She is. She's just like, I believe, kind of like an Egyptian woman. Yeah, and so the stars above her, she's pouring the water out here. You could be hoping for a major healing, Sagittarius. When we see the water, the lotus flowers are there. You could be hoping for a healing. I feel like you want somebody to spiritually awaken, or you wanted them. There's some awakening here, like spiritual healing. We see it with spiritual maturity, right? So it's healing. Isn't it? Yeah. In the outcome is the King of Pentacles. Here he is. And he's got, I don't know what these guys are called over here. I think it's a nymph. And, but they're helping him. And he's very rich here. He is. He's got big muscles too. I know he's been eating a lot of good food. And here is it with the Seven of Cups. Interesting here. Yeah. And so, and so in the outcome, somebody made a choice here for like a new life, and you're part of it. You're their wish, or they are your wish, or it's mutual. But we see three couples, 1, 2, and 3. So, and there's 6 cards up here for the oracles. This person wants to see you, social life. They want to take you out, or you want to take somebody out, Sagittarius. Let's look at their cards before we head on over to the extended. Yeah, let's see what we got here. And we have the Chalice, and this is Fertility. Yeah. And so this is your person's first card for their extended, which will be in the membership, right? You guys can see it. Yeah, you can see it right here. And this membership will stay up, you guys. It will. Don't worry. Yeah, it's super affordable too. And so the Chalice is here, and here's the salmon. I think it's a salmon. Maybe it's a trout, but they're showing all this fertility, and he's rising up to the cup, basically. He's just kind of rising up in the water, right? And so the pine cone is here next to it, and the dove drops this water kind of into the cup itself. The rainbow's in the back. I mean, and the river is flowing. This is major fertility. And so, and yeah, this is the cup too. Really interesting, right? The cup is love, and it is fertility here, and it is also creativity and spirituality. The cups, right? Your intuition, your higher power, things like that. And we have the body, and so this is Sandro Cisneros, and the body is really the card of the vagina, right? So we know that from sex education that we had. Just kidding. And, here she's holding this papaya, but the body talks about joys of the body and woes. So the joys is sex, and, right, and wanting to make love. This person wants to make love to you. And the woes are, like maybe illness, but there's no illness here, right? No. Or pains in your body, backaches and all this stuff. Here, fertility. And this person, like, really wants to, like, make it with you, Sagittarius. And we have the Empress. So we know there's more fertility here. You're their queen over here as the Empress. And the Empress was in the reading too. Yeah, you are somebody very passionate and nurturing to them. The body's about passion. We're going to end the reading and go to the extended. And yeah, it's going to be we have 2 spreads in the extended reading. We have the Oracle. We finished the Oracle out with a 10 card. And then we have a 10 card tarot. Thanks so much for joining me. Go see my website if you would like a really cool reading, your forecast ahead for the year. So cool, the destiny. And you can see so many things about yourself, yeah, that make you aware and more and stronger and empowered in your own life. It really does. Awareness is everything, right? You can say, oh yeah, I can do that. I'm not going to do that now, or I'm aware of this. It shows you your Saturn period too, where you could be a little bit more vulnerable. We know about Saturn, it's the planet of restrictions. And hard lessons learned. Yeah. But if we know ahead of time, well, we have more ammunition, right? We have in our pockets. We do. We're going to end this. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. Anything you want to see or know about, you can look below in the description box of the reading. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, thank you.